Hello everyone, my name is Blair Genther. I'm a resident of Rome and I was curious about our financial picture as a homeowner here. So what I did was I read the last 10 years of our budgets, our capital plans, our financial performance. I went through it all and it made me concerned enough to write a 50-page report. Everything that I researched was sourced through the city's documents, their own budgets, their own numbers. It's all publicly sourced information. Now, I made this series because I know that most people aren't going to spend their free time reading the city budget documents and their financial performance. I do have to tell you though, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an economist. What I am is a certified fraud examiner, and that means that I can read financial reports and financial statements and uncover the story that's happening underneath them. I don't have a party backing me, I don't have an organization or an institution. I'm not getting paid for this. This is just me doing this as a resident of Rome because I was curious. I also recognize that because of that I could be wrong. I also provided my source documents for anybody out there that wants to fact check me. What we're going to have here is a series of videos that outlines my point that the city of Rome is in real financial trouble. The city spends more than it makes. It says so every year in its budget, and recently it's been playing out in the actual financial information. The savings that covered that, they're starting to run out. We have obligations that we've made to our retirees that are not entirely funded and safe. The biggest costs that are coming up are not Rome's to control, and we're implementing new spending that is making this worse. Altogether, if nothing changes, Rome could be in real trouble here, and it's not going to be that long before trouble ends up at the door. So this isn't about blame. This has happened over decades, multiple administrations. I have not found fraud. It looks like everybody's making what they believe to be the right decision at the time, and this is just how it's coming out. Current leadership has to deal with this, so do we. So the goal is simple. As citizens, we need to understand what's happening in plain language from the city's own documents so we know what's going on. What you do with that information, that's going to be completely up to you. So stick with me, we'll go point by point, and by the end of it, you'll understand what's happening here in Rome.